Hey guys, I'm Chris, and today we want to talk about lessons I learned in 2020 and goals I want to achieve in 2021. So, lesson number one I learned was there's a lot of progress behind fear. Because for me, sitting here and talking to the camera was very scary, and I had many thoughts about what could go wrong and is my content interesting and so on. So my goal from this lesson is I want to do a YouTube video every week. So I challenge myself getting out of my comfort zone and putting out this content I really want and I'm enjoy doing, but kind of scares me at the same time. And it's also a point with my photography progress. There has been a lot of thoughts going into when I wanted to post a picture on Instagram, because there was kind of this overthinking and very judgmental about, is it good enough, should I post it or shouldn't I post it. So this year I want to post it anyway, because I know what I can do when it comes to editing, and I know I want to learn and progress, and that's why I take as many pictures as I can and edit more and learn more about editing with YouTube videos and lessons and so on. So the second lesson for me was being too judgmental. As I mentioned, there have been some posts I prepared and want to post them on Instagram and didn't post them because I was too judgmental about it. Was it good enough? And I thought they haven't been good enough. So for me, as an engineer and type of person who overanalyzes and thinks a lot about all kind of scenarios, I was thinking too much about my content. So I want to create more content instead of being so judgmental about all the content I'm creating, and taking more action. So do more and think less. And it's also not only about my content creation, sometimes it's also about family and friends. I'm being too judgmental. That's the kind of goal I want to achieve, not being so judgmental, because it's toxic and it doesn't serve any purpose. So there has always been this limitation in my creation process, which means I had this perfectionism kind of flaw. I wanted to do the best I can, but sometimes it made me kind of paralyzed, and I did nothing at all because I thought it was not good enough, and there was this spiral going downwards. I was thinking, oh, that's not good enough, that's not good enough, and I was not creating at all. And for this year, I want to stop doing that and just focus on the process of creation and not about the result and the outcome so much. So lesson number 4 is kind of related to personal life. So I was sometimes thinking about what is my purpose in life, and these thoughts could be overwhelming, and they could be destroying your inner peace and your happiness. Because if you think about, I'm on the right path, or what should I do with my life, this doesn't serve any good purpose for you. So I was wondering, am I taking the right decisions? Am I at the right place at the moment where I belong, or should I do something else? And that's when I realized, okay, I'm grateful for anything I have in my life and which I got me here, but I have my goals and I want to achieve them, and I want to stick to the process and enjoy the process behind it, and not always think about, oh, my life is not what I ever dreamed about, but simply work on what I want to do in my life and create a life I really want to live. So the last lesson I learned in 2020 was caring more about my mental and my physical health. and being grateful for what I got. So we all had to face this COVID virus, and most of the time I worked at home, and there have not been like this kind of social interactions with the colleagues when you normally are in the office. And there was a lot of time thinking about your mental state and your clarity in your mind. And that's when I realized we have to take care of it more often, because like with the shutdown and all that COVID stuff, we have more time for ourselves and caring more about ourselves and our inner peace of mind. And so I used kind of the extra time I didn't spend commuting to the office to develop healthy habits like running in the morning and meditating. So I cared more about my mental and also my physical health. And for this year, I want to keep these habits, because at some point, hopefully, there will be no shutdown related to COVID, so I can keep these habits. So I want to keep up with these healthy habits because it really gave me a lot more energy, and I want to keep them up still when I have to go back to the office and I spend more time commuting and spending more time in the train or the buses. And also I want to keep up with this habit of being more grateful for what I got. We have this habit with my girlfriend: when we're having a meal, we say some things we are grateful for. So always reminding ourselves that we are kind of having a good life and we are achieving something else, but we still have a good life. So let me know in the comments down below if you have any lessons or goals you want to achieve this year. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you in the next video.